Okay, so welcome back to the adventures of Shiaryu and her friends, currently Constance and Lutien Mauvais. Let's see if latest tweaks to Constance are working. Oh, and she wants to have a chat. Well, let's try it. Oh, Sig, I really miss my own longbow. It's a fantastic bow. With that one in my hands, I'm truly hell on wheels. So, where did you get such a remarkable longbow from? Oh, I found it, sort of. It was just lying in a basement. And who did that basement belong to? Oh, she is basically the little thief finding things inside locked basement. Mm, the basement belonged to a master author, and so we go on with this story, and we find finally. Oh, we could tell how it's a shame or sort of be not so harsh. Look, it's the most precious thing I have ever owned. Everyone must admire it. Actually, maybe it's a bit too good. When I met Yanna the day after, she got totally sick with jealousy. And so we have a story about her longbow. So, what happened to your bow then? My uncle Bigot, so and so. Um, I think it's time for me to retrieve that longbow before my silly uncle sells it or does something else stupid with it. You will help me, of course. Oh, I just knew you would say yes, Shiaryu-san. Now tell you what, next time we go to Sydney, we'll ask around. Hmm. Our next step of Constance's quest is to look for her uncle uh, near Sydney, probably, and then to look for our special bow. Here we have another lady, Lutien Mauvais from the MCA companions, one of the many companions added by MCA. And this is one with a very short backstory, but uh, it's still useful and nice to have. I I would really like some mod adding more story, backstories and things to do to MCA companion because there are a lot of companions, but only very few have more than a very short uh, background story. Okay, so let's travel together. And if I recall correctly, this character I am playing here in this playthrough is still very low level. Oh, well, nearly time to improve from level 4 to level 5, I think. I'm trying different settings for a number of points needed to level in this huge world playthrough, and I think I'm not sure, but a value between 25 and so points, it's needed to not progress too fast, in my opinion. But it depends, especially on the time scale I think you play with, and in the number of modes of landmass modes and places to explore that you have in your loading list. Because if you don't have a huge world, you can just level up faster and don't feel it like rushing. But if you have a huge world, you want to visit a lot of places and you get a lot of experience, a lot of combat, and so I think if you level up so fast, it's not so believable. And I don't know, I prefer to level up slow, and this way also you don't give much importance to what skill you develop, because you have time to develop everything, so you can get 4 points or 5 points even with no real micromanaging what you develop and so on. Anyway, we could just go to Sydney or try and do some other quest, I think. Let me check. So we have a quest to look for Rolling Lalu assassins. Ask around. And voices about Nine Toes being the culprit of Rolling Lalu murder. But this is probably not true. Let's talk about bad people. Let me check one thing if we have other quests. Oh, Larius Varro tells a little story. Oh, it's a quest. We have to kill the Kamona Tong people, and I think the Kamona Tong people did also kill Rolling Lalu. Oh, Lalu. And so, well, if we are able to actually kill them, we could do a couple quests at once. Sometimes results of dialogue are random. Seed is really hilarious because you have everyone still talking about the murder of Relling Lalu and then who? So sometimes it's not really a good result here, but usually that's not a problem. And every time I see this Kimona tongue, I think he's a Kimona tongue. So we should kill these bad people, but these bad people, mm, I don't know the names. I think I must investigate more. Probably, I think I heard that I can find more information about these bad people in the Thieves Guild. But I don't think I'm already a member. No. Because this character is not really a thief. Constance, could you take something from me? Like some of these? And we have some... Oh, my bow is in the possession of some... So we have some kind of quest to do here. Hello. I suppose we cannot join. No. Bad people does not trust. And I think this is something I changed to have a little hint about what you miss to join some faction. And we should try to get some more personality or luck or both. Okay, we have our answer about bad people. Okay, so and as here you just read from journal, finally we have a list with the names of our targets, and it may be a little difficult to kill them without getting a bounty for now, because Shiario is not really yet ready to charm people with magic. And yes, I would say that Shiario is mostly a magic user, but also a sword user, and also longbow, but mostly a mage, yes. This is always a character that is trying to be really a jack of all trades, finally in the long run, because I have plenty of mods that let me join all houses, all vampire clans, and I'm always tweaking things to make the various mods that I'm using as compatible as possible. And so, sort of doing experience with everything. And so, progression is slow, and difficulty is higher than usual. But you can just explore every factions, everything the game has to offer, because that's how I like to play, to experience everything. And Shiario is curious and ready to learn magic, but also everything else, join all factions, and so on. But she is, from the start, she is more able to do magic, essentially, and using a long sword. But in time, I think she will become also a good thief, but mostly using magic. So it's still not well developed, and so she can't really join the Thieves Guild yet. She is missing probably short blade, security, and so on. But for now, I think we need some way to have more speechcraft, more personality, and then we can try and charm those Kimona tongue people and avoid a bounty. We could also get help from Constance, maybe. But let me check. I need your help to charm people. Oh, let's try this. So what I want to try is, with the help of Constance, charm, to charm and to make one of the bad people attack, so we can defend and be able to kill one of these Camorna members. I think that's Camorna tongue. I always make confusion between Camorna tongue and Dark Brotherhood, but let me check. Oh yes, Camorna tongue. So we could start from the Savant, maybe, Sour Trundle, because I think it's easier to kill. Okay, so it could be hard to make him attack, so where is Constance? Can you follow? Oh, let me check this thing, because I really changed her script with the new options. Follow. Let's go. New options to have her move away without changing. Oh, it's working like my MCA script. So this is a new idea about this, how to script companions to move away when you are near them, so they can more easily avoid blocking your passage in interiors, especially. Usually this is done putting the companion for a short time in wandering mode, but this has a little problem, which is while companions are doing this wandering, they are no more really following the player, and so if you do this and use a door, it's very easy to get the companion lost, because they are not following in that couple of seconds while they are moving away. So there are various tricks and ways you could solve it, but my idea is, let's try and avoid changing the EI package. Let's avoid changing the following. Let's move the companion in a different way. And so what I did is avoid changing the companion following and using a wandering EI instruction. Instead, I'm just moving the companions and making the companion simply play the walking animation while the companion is moving. Sometimes it doesn't work, but this way they are still following, so they more easily follow through loading doors. And I'm testing this script with Constance also. I did add this thing to the MCA companions since a lot of times ago, and it's working well enough. Anyway, Constance is following, so I can ask, not so following, let me check. Maybe she's following from too far. Oh, that's the reason. I have her carrying too many things, so she can follow in a proper way. Oh, much better. Let's see. Oh, she's here. So I need Constance's help. Let's see. Assistance. And I need your help to charm this person. Thanks to Constance's charm, your personality and speechcraft are enhanced. So let's see. Little luck. Ooh, I have also the shoes of convention. Let's see. Let's try and bribe him. Not easy. Maybe I need more stamina. Okay, let's try and see if we are able to make him attack. Not easy at all. And as you can see, it's really hard if your personality is not very high. So I think I will just retry this mission when Xiaoyu is more developed, because at the moment it is not so easy. So let's go to Sydney and see about this Constance bow. I think we can go using the transport from the Xenarians mod. Because we are the expected Outlander and we are presently the masters of the Xenarians manor, which is near Sydney. So we can ask Chadao here to use this gondola and go travel by boat to Xenarian manor. for free, hopefully. Oh, it's raining. And I think I could call my companions, but for now I think I just try to reach Sidaning and then call them. So boots of blinding speed and water walk. Oh, but I have the bag of holding. Rain again. Let's ask the lady about this uncle. Hmm. Oh, Uncle Bygot. Bygot, sorry, you're a couple of hours too late. He and some Breton fellow took the Silt Strider. I'm not sure where they were going. You'd better check with Darvami Liran. As for Constance Bow, I really don't know. Okay, so we must ask this lady, which is probably at a real trade house. Mr. Erol. Oh, and I think we have also this one ninja quest to finish when you're able to find her, which could be a little difficult. So let's ask Elon about this Bygot. No, she doesn't have anything new to tell us. So let's go and look for. Oh, and And we have also to buy a house, but we have no the money. This is one of the quests for the Halden Show mod, but so the lady we are looking for is not here. We are looking for Darvami Laran. I have no idea where to look for the lady. And the fire. From the name, she's a Dunmer lady. So she could be one of the shacks. Or the lady at the lighthouse, maybe? Oh, and there's also an abandoned shack. And I think this is from a special mod which is called, let me check, Tarmar. And so this is the starting of another quest. And we have to travel to Vivek and talk with this bookseller and find a book and follow the instructions. And so basically this mod is adding a sort of imperial castle in the northern part of Morrowind, near Dragonfell. Anyway, I think the lady we are looking for is the one living here. Oh, this was here, the one living here in the lighthouse. No, she's another lady. Darvami Liran. She's not the one. Oh, let me check if I still have some place to put things in the bag of holding. I think I'm full. Oh no, I still have Plenty of space. So let's go and take a look at people on top of the lighthouse. Maybe lady we are looking for could be here, but no, there's a couple of more. Let's talk about Bargot, but I'm sure he has nothing new to say about it, so latest rumors, little secret. Okay, not much. Maybe she could be working at the Sidani. Oh, right. At the Sidani trade house, or for the Imperials. Because I have a scheduling mod moving people around, so maybe she's not where she's usually found. And we need to restore fatigue. Ah, and this is the first thing Shiaryu did, enchant. It's a nice thing to have something to restore. Oh, a nice lady from some mod, probably. She is from the 5 Toes Guild mod, which I recently added to my loading list, and it's a very old mod, quest mod. I'm curious about it. But not the lady I'm looking for. So I think I need to levitate and try to enter the second floor there. Let's see. Oh, I could. Oh no, now stealing. Oh, I don't want to have to call the guards. I got a paper cut. There's nothing worse than a paper cut. Okay, so she's not The lady I'm looking for. Hello, guard. And this is Elderfire, which is working for the Imperials here. But she still is not the lady I'm looking for. And Vindal is her child, probably. Added from the Morrowind Children mod. Anyway, we are here, we could just try and steal something. It's a little risky, but maybe if we find something of value. Oh. Uh-oh. Time to go. Shipping log. A tourist. Ooh. Abandoned Imperial bunker. This is from some other mod. Oh, dungeons and tunnels. Not something here you want to try at the moment. And so, no, the lady we're looking for is not even here. We have a note from the lady looking for Possessus Vitalius. And these nice notes are added by the mod by Cliffworm, which is very scenic. So let's try and talk with our friend Fagot. Goodbye. Doesn't want to talk about hiding place, so let's talk about this Bigot. Oh, Bigot? Okay, as you are a friend of Constance, I guess I should tell you. A friend of his. So we have the next hint. We must go to Nisis, and we found some information from Fagot. Instead, then asking the lady, which is not this one probably, but we already know, so Time to go. To Nisis and probably there are different ways we could go there, but probably the best way is using our magic teleportation. To go back to the Azura retreat or Havish Guild of Mages, and then from there teleport for free to Nisis. But let me check. Yes, that's a faster way we could do it. And so let's go. I want to call Conference. So Uncle Bagot left for Nisis. Then I really think we should do so too. Okay, let's do it. I will tell her to hurry up. Let's see. And probably we could also take a strider from here to Nisis. I don't remember. Oh, that's house. I don't think we visited yet. This is from the mod I was talking about, which I just added to my loading list, which is the 5 Toes guild mod. So let's try it. And I did some little tweaks to the mod, little cleaning, removing editing to the land of this cell, because this is a cell used by a lot of mods, so it's very easy to have conflicts. And when you really don't need to change landmass, it is always better to avoid changing landscape, changing path grids, and because this is really easily conflicting with other mods. Anyway, let's ask about Sagbottom. Hello there, Shiayu-san. It's great to meet you. I am Bart Sagbottom Sublime, Toe Master of the 5 Toes Guild. 5 Toes Guild is... Oh well. The 5 Toes is very new to Morrowind. We were all the rage in Daggerfall. Okay. Of course, blah blah blah. If you want to join, of course we want to join. We want to experience everything. We love to have you in the guild, Shiayu-san. Now then, sign this membership form. What's the catch? What? Membership form? Oh, this just technicality, really nothing to worry about. This model remembers me everything else is drunken mudcrab style of dialogue, and but it's a very old mod by another modder. Okay, promise to keep your feet clean. Okay, sign me up. Wonderful, you are now Chiari sound the ingrown nail of the 5 toes guild. Work hard, always meet your quests with a valiant heart, and you will receive promotion and fame and glory. Oh, and because our membership is still quite small in Morrowind, I'll make sure that you will be able to rise through the ranks quite quickly. So let's talk about quests. Ah yes, quest thingies, well, I do need a special book. A friend of mine has a copy. Okay. We must look for this bear, and or it could be a red card, and look for his house in Balmora, probably, or in some pub in Balmora. But we will do this next time. We are in Balmora for now. We were looking for a way to go to Nisis. To go on with the quest of our friend Constance to find her bow. Oh, look at this! Over there, some very nice scenic waterfall. So I think... Oh! She's the lady probably we were looking for. I always forget her because there was a mod changing her to a male, and instead she's a nice lady, so we can also talk to her about Baigot. Yes, Baigot and his Breton friend Claude Camembert took the Silt Strider to Nisis a couple of hours ago. Odd, I never expected Baigot to have a monk friend. Okay, so we can just try and go by Strider maybe. So I could also see if we are able to travel with Constance by scenic traveling by Strider, but I need money. I'm not sure I have a lot of money. Enough. So yeah, let's try it and do some scenic traveling to Nisis. In theory, Constance should be able to follow while doing the scenic travel. Oh, we just crashed. Every now and then it happens. And so our scenic traveling did not went so well. So maybe it's better to I hope I have a fresh save. It's better to avoid it when when streaming, but every now and then I try to test if and when things fresh. And that's not really some rule, but maybe it happens more often when it's raining and there are already heavy scripts running in the background. Well, at least we can see a lot of interesting drawing art here, and this is the I think the picture which inspired actually a real mod by Michael Dark and uh, the Resident Revival people who did uh, a mod very similar to this to this art. And we have a screenshot from Sidani, Wally BB, Treehouse, and this one is another nice screenshot. That's all. Over there to the left has a big, very big scenic tower. Here, check. Yes, we have a save. That scenic tower is called Equimantron, something like this, and it's really the best Daedric tower. It's beautiful, it's very high, it's very scenic. You can see it from the distance if you have RGI, and it's really beautiful. It's called Daedric Tower, I think the mod, and it's very near to Uvirit Rave. And if you are an evil character, it's also a perfect perfect place where you can put your things and have a home in Morrowind, because it's really full of skeletons and Daedric ruins. A very scenic place. So I will just save, and I want to try. Want to see if I crash again, because I want to see if it is a problem with the mod save, or it's something related to having some memory problems, some other things. I want to try again. Let's try scenic travel to Isis. Crossing fingers. Oh, this times it seems we are a little more lucky. And a lot of people is asking why the Strider pilot is so in the nude. But well, he's not really in the nude, but you know, tropical, not really tropical, but swamp. It's very hot here under the sun. Oh, and we have one of the boats added by my mod, which is also going to the I don't know, probably to Ibonart or places like this. Over there we can see the coast, the mainland. And the boat just disappeared. Oh, we have been hit by... Oh, and over there we can see the Xenarian Manor, which is very scenic, a beautiful house if you want to live near Sidanin. And over there instead we can see a very scenic little house added by a mod, which is a collection of house pods Telvanni style. There are several of them all over Vanderfell. It's really a great mod, little great house mod. We can zoom around a little. And we are at the mouth of the Odai River. And there's this beautiful lumber mill. The original was by the rubber mill. I did tweak the mod a little, adding scripting to have a working sawmill. You can, like in Skyrim, you can really cut some logs and get some money for it. And over there we can see one of the last mods we played. With the Dreamer Expedition mod. And over there we can see La Ode port and another boat which is slowly going there. We are not lucky with this weather. Oh, another crash. So it's not easy to stream this thing. My computer is really having problems. Or maybe the mod is more crashy than it should. Anyway, I think I will just stop here for now and see you next time.